Hi there Pisces, welcome back to my channel The Angel Witch Tarot. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. So let's start the reading for the 2nd of March 2026 to the 8th of March 2026. We'll start with the intuitive oracle cards. Let's see what the spirits want you to know regarding your intuition. We've got breakthrough insight, which says intuition brings breakthrough insights, act on them. And then we've got follow the signs. It says to pay attention to signs around you. They carry important messages. So now let's move on to the tarot for the reading. Let's see how your week progresses, shall we? So we've got the 10 of Cups upright, the 2 of Swords upright, and the 7 of Wands upright. So the 10 of Cups upright talks about divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true, family contentment, and total love and support. And then we have the 2 of Swords, which says you have to make difficult decisions. They are very heavy, weighing options that you have in your hands. You will be avoiding certain decisions or options, and you'll be at a deadlock. So the 2 here is about duality. You're supposed to find the balance, the choice, and the partnership. The 2 talks about partnership as well, because 2 is always about the dual relationships, the duality, the choices, the balance, the polarities. And then we have the 7 of Wands, which talks about challenges in your way, competition, being protective, being persevering, being defensive, and maintaining control. Alright, so we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Basically says that you'll be feeling that emotional loss, blocked creativity, emptiness, self-love, intuition, and repressing emotions. Do not repress your emotions. That's not a good way to go through. And then we have Justice, which is a Libra card, which is all about fairness, truth, clarity, balance, equality, cause and effect, and law. And then we have the Hierophant in upright. So the Hierophant upright talks about institutions, traditions, religion, society and its rules, conformity, social approval, forgiveness, mercy, wisdom, trust, and the bond that you have with the people around you. And then the 2 overall cards for the tarot, we have the Sun in reverse and the Empress upright. So the Sun in reverse talks about the inner child, how you're feeling down, how you're being overly optimistic, how there's negativity, depression, sadness, and carelessness and arrogance in your life at the moment, right? And then the Empress talks about abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine energy, good parenting. There's going to be some sort of development and accomplishment. There's going to be growth, evolution, and action that's going to be taken from your side. Alright, so let's move on to the Romance and Love Oracle cards and see what's there in that. We have Dressing Up. So it says an opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times are ahead. And then the last one is Dreams. It says to look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. Just 1 second. Alright, so for this next one, I want you to think of somebody. It could be yourself, it could be your partner, family, friends, anybody. Just think of someone so that we can find out what's in their hearts, the shadows of their hearts, what they're unable to tell, or what they're holding on to, or what kind of personality that they're not showing out, right? So we have controlling. It says needs to be right all the time, possessive, and a jealous lover. And then we have complicated. So complicated says that there are lots of twists and turns, going to be having knotted situations, and precarious. Now moving on to the spirit animal guidance, the bestial oracle card, we have the tranquil sloth first, which is all about tranquility, tolerance, and diplomacy. This one is an energy card, so you have to sort of recite it. It says, noble and proud guardian, grant me the power to rise up and shine. Proud and noble guardian, grant me the power to rise up and shine. The second one is the curious hedgehog, which is all about curiosity, energy, and productivity. So this one says to pay attention to the things and people around you and discover new opportunities. So that's it for the cards. Let's see for the astro dice for the overall energy of the week. So we have the 4th house in Pluto in Cancer. So, Pluto is all about power, transformation, rebirth, death, evolution, sex, intensity, subconsciousness, the occult, desire, obsessions, control, destruction, upheaval, deep emotions, your fears, your receptivity, and you might be unearthing something, digging up through something. Like it could be it's a kind of like a metaphor. You're digging up something like information or something like that. All right, and then we have the Cancer zodiac. So Cancer is all about loyalty, nurturing, emotions, support, compassion, unconditional love, dependence, and passive aggressiveness, which also talks about moodiness, healing, femininity, the feminine figures in your life, the mothers, the ancestries, the home, comfort, safety, softness, and sensitivity. Alright, and then we have the 4th house. The 4th house relates to your parents or your guardians. It talks about the roots, the family roots, the domestic matters, the real estate matters, the inheritance, emotions, foundations, mother, children, women, and femininity again. There's a lot of feminine energy here, but you'll be having self-love. While making a decision, try to think of the pros and cons of the decisions that you're going to make, because that will help you lessen the weight of the options, the decisions. We have the 10 of Cups here, we have the Justice card, we have the Empress card, and we have the Ace of Cups card. So these cards are all good and really nice. So this is it for the Pisces videos. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.